Get lost in the move, quote unquote.
Hell no. I put those in the back of my car.
I
They
don't know
lost
what
in his
happened to your
car, maybe.
pants. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna know what the hell happened to him.
Yeah. He's got a wedding to go to tonight, and his ex is going to be there. And he hasn't talked to her in 4 months.
Using a Q-tip on your ear itches inside.
I told him, I said, just make sure you don't talk to her tonight. You know?
Let's go to Paul's channel.
They don't get
Yeah,
along.
he had a bad breakup there.
What's up, Jody?
Here's the one that kept putting him off, didn't know what she wanted, whether she wanted to stay with him because she thought he was cheating. Come to find out, remember I said it? Found out somebody said that she was cheating. They caught her with somebody.
So she was cheating on him, huh?
Yeah, it was a guy out of Texas. Came all the way from Texas to be with her one night and went somewhere and somebody saw him.
Oh boy.
Because she told one of her friends that, which told one of Justin's good friends.
What's up, Daryl, TJ? You know, if you're gonna do something like that, go out of town.
Yeah.
You know, go a couple cities over where you might not run into anybody. Don't fucking do that in the same town you live in, because somebody.
Well, I'll tell you a better one. You can't even do that.
Because yeah, but your chances are better not running into somebody if you go a little ways, like an hour away or something, you know?
Yeah, that's what you think. That's what you think. But there was another, he was telling me a story a couple weeks back of another guy, and it was one of his friends on the police force. On the weekends, when his girlfriend would go to work and she'd work like all day, he'd take off to Mobile, Alabama, and was hooking up with this girl in Mobile. Okay, this is a cop, right? So he'd go all the way to Mobile, Alabama, hour and a half drive, 2 hours drive, hook up with this girl, come back that night and be with his girlfriend. And this went on for 2 years, right? About 3 months ago, the girl from Mobile decides to come all the way over to Mandeville to meet him and goes into one of the major hotels down there and is checking in. And she says, oh, you coming, you visit? You coming to visit? She goes, no, I'm coming to see my boyfriend, and says his name. And the girl at the counter is good friends with the girlfriend. So out of the blue, she shows up here and says the guy's name. Says, yeah, he's been coming visit me for 2 years. I'm coming to visit him now. Didn't go over well.
No, I would say not at all.
I'm out on what, Daryl?
Stop.
Oh, what you been up to anyway, Daryl? Me and Tim were trying to invite you, I think, last weekend to play. Saw you were online.
I haven't seen Daryl in the chat for a while.
He's probably been busy.
Stop.
He always seems to be pretty busy on Facebook if you see all his posts. Oh, okay. I get it now. Sorry, went over my head.
Let me pull up the chat so I can see people.
You should have heard Matt and Tim going back and forth last night. That was funny.
TJ, WW.
Matt and Tim were playing last night. Them two were going back and forth. It was fucking hilarious. Yeah, I saw that on your Facebook that you were at some repair facility. What's up, Russell?
Russell, what's up?
Flew a couple of their drones, messed with some LiDAR, and discussed business. So glad it's a weekend. The last 2 days were so fucking long. Oh, God, all the way down to Miami, huh?
Yeah, TJ's flying this morning, isn't he?
I don't have any idea.
I think TJ said he was going out with some guys to fly this morning.
PJ's going flying
No, it's Sunday. It's tomorrow.
tomorrow, Sunday. Okay.
Yeah, Uncle Bill's gonna be out there too.
He's doing a little meetup.
Yeah,
It's called the Giggle In.
yeah.
Flying out. Oh, okay. So you don't have to drive down there. Okay. That'd be a sucky drive. Having to go all the way from the top of Florida down to the bottom.
It's almost like going across Texas.
Yeah, or going down through straight down through California. Yeah, it's a long ass drive. He said, "Nah, just chilling."
Yep,
So you're not going to meet up?
tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Okay.
Yeah, he didn't hear me say that. Remember, it goes in one side and it doesn't stop. You gotta have a finger in the ear to stop it.
Good morning, people.
He's laughing, look.
Hey, David. Good morning.
But
He even
I'm
laughs in the
talking
chat.
to you,
Look.
Justin.
bite me.
No,
Right.
right? Last night, because I had to sit up with a 3D printer, I thought I'll go on the panel with Justin and give him a bit of support. What'd you do? Fucking gaming. Ugh.
Yep.
Yeah, because I haven't really got to play much last couple of weeks, so I decided to skip the live stream this weekend.
Yeah, I thought you would have a live stream. I was going to get on it too.
See, we all prepared to go on there, give you a bit of moral support, destroy your channel by arguing, and you let us down.
Did you listening to Matt and Tim last night? Oh my God, them two.
We could have came on your panel and we could have showed weapons and everything else. Shut you down. And
There's rumors that I don't know if they're true or not. I haven't looked it up yet, but I saw a couple articles. Apparently, they're saying Elon's offering $3 billion for CNN. But like I said, I don't know how true it is though.
That will be a very, very bad deal for America.
Why?
Because CNN is your far left and your Fox News is your far right. You'd have it'd just be told all far right. Complete.
No, because there's tons of other news agencies that are left. You got ABC and MSNBC. You got there's quite a few of them.
No.
90% of our news, like out of say the top 10 news agencies, 9 of them are left.
Yeah.
And only
to be honest,
Fox
Steve,
is really
we
the
don't
only right
need
one.
Elon Musk owning the news agencies. We need him to fuck off to Mars, right, and start his own.
I say I don't even know if it's true. I just read a couple across a couple articles.
Well, the next one for him to buy would be the BBC. That'd be a good buy right there.
If he
That's a
wants to buy the
government.
BBC, great. Bye. I'd
Isn't
be
that a
happy for the
government?
BBC to fuck off.
Isn't that a government channel though?
No, it's run by the public, run for the public.
It's
It's like
kind of a
PBS.
combination.
Yeah, we have to pay a license fee for the BBC, even if we want it or not. It's a pile of crap.
Okay, yeah. Joe, that's not a good response there.
And the ankle had me up to 3 o'clock in the morning. Every time I turn in bed, it wake me up.
What's up, Jody? JDS, what's up? Johnny, how's it going? Yeah, Matt was trying to teach French last night.
How to do what?
Matt was trying to teach French or some shit last night.
Oh, Lord.
Him and Tim were going back and forth for like an hour and a half.
Well, that's easy. That wasn't a lot of time.
I believe Tim's now becoming the cat man.
Oh yeah, he got the mom of the cats now.
You got a
But she's-
seriously got 2 now?
No, he's got
How many
3.
cats?
We have
Oh,
to
Lord.
remix. We're gonna have to remix that song for him. He's the cat.
But-
He's gonna be the cat man.
Meow 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 meow.
But
Meow,
luckily,
meow, meow, meow.
Ari brought the mom down, but the mom, I think Tim said, got fixed and everything, so he doesn't have to worry about her getting pregnant again. So
Paul, you forgot the link in the chat, by the way. I just
Okay,
noticed.
I'll put it in.
You sound like you don't want nobody on the show. Did it sound like that?
Yeah. Don't want to let Mark and all them in. That's
So
it.
I'm kind of like a little pissed off at myself because I seem to do that every day, you know? I don't know, is that subliminal, do you think, or what?
No, Paul.
No,
How
you're
about
rushing
this,
it.
right? I've done a few lives in the last week, and I've done the whole intro. I've spoken for like 5 minutes, and then Laura comes in and goes, "You know, your microphone switched off." For fuck's sake.
Oh, by the way, Daryl, talking about things he's doing, he did confirm on Joe Rogan that he is not making a Tesla phone, even though all these fake articles keep coming out about it.
A Tesla
He said-
phone. Oh god.
Yeah, he said there was no plans ever to make a Tesla phone, and they were just rumors.
What's it gonna be? Silver eyed, shaped, and ugly?
I don't know.
Back to the old brick.
Yeah.
He's doing a bunch of shit with Apple right now. For that way, if your phone loses cell signal, it can connect to the satellites. So he's doing some kind of deal with Apple, I think, right now.
If it helps, I don't want to connect to his satellites. Oh, I don't like Apple either.
I'm surprised Apple's actually doing a co-thing with somebody because there's been a lot of companies that could have really benefited by doing a co-project with Apple.
Well, they were talking. Apple was talking about doing a cheaper end Apple phone, but with Facebook, a Meta phone.
I don't know nothing about that. I heard nothing about that.
That was bad.
Uh,
That was talked about 2 years ago.
But that was like for the longest time, DJI was always like promoting
Mm.
Apple products. Like they were, they used to say, I don't know if they still say on the boxes, but they used to say on the boxes works best with Apple and all this other stuff. And the Apple products did tend to fly a little better when it came to the drones. They were more, and you could actually get the apps off the App Store. You didn't have to sideload them like you have to do on Android. But I always said for the longest time on their smart controllers, they should have done a deal with Apple where Apple makes a special iOS just for their smart controllers instead of running Android on them. because it's not like you can really do a whole lot with the smart controllers anyway. They lock the Android down, so you can't really do anything with them. It's not like you can. I don't think on the new ones, can you download like Netflix or anything? Is there a Play Store or anything like that? Like if you actually wanted to use a controller for something?
No.
Because I know the older controllers, you couldn't really download anything on them.
On the RC Pro, you can do some things. I was able to put air data on it. And it'll sync with the DJI app, which it don't sync anywhere else.
Yeah, I don't know, Dre. It's some kind of thing he's doing with
Dre.
Apple, some kind of new technology for cell phones, and it's going to just pick up the slack for the cell towers when the phones don't have
Well,
service.
he already owns Starlink, right?
Well, that's what
Yeah.
they would be running off of, but it's some like smaller version of Starlink, the satellite that they can put in a phone. But it's like I said, it's some kind of newer technology. It's just some new technology that they came up with. He was talking about it on Joe Rogan. And Joe Rogan was talking about he had one of the phones that had it or something, and he was up in the mountains, and he didn't have any signal, and he was able to still like it. I think it's basically for emergencies and like text messaging. I think is the only thing you can do with it at the moment, from what I understand.
To be honest, I don't think he should do it with one phone. He should do it with all of them.
That's just like, DJI. I think they should have gotten with like Instagram or Facebook when they brought out that Neo, and they should have marketed it as a social media drone. And if they would have done like a co-op with Instagram or stuff, dude, they would have sold probably millions of those drones. Or just random
Wait,
people that
stop.
don't really fly drones,
That's the last thing we need. A lot of fucking kids running around with drones.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as a marketing strategy, I think it would have worked great for him. You slap like an Instagram or Facebook or whatever, or Twitter, or whatever social media you want to partner with. You slap their logo all over the box, and you
Well, you
market
just
it
do
as
it
a
with
social
you do
media
it with
drone.
Meta. You do it with Meta, then you've got Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat.
Right. I'm saying whatever
All
one
in
they
one
wanted
go.
to pick with, right? And they slapped those logos all over the box and marketed it as a social media drone. They probably would have got a lot more people into drones that otherwise would have never cared about them, because like when Instagram launched that one drone a few years ago, turned out to be a piece of crap, but there was a lot of people that went out and bought it. Like I said, if they partnered with an actual drone company that could make a decent drone that people wouldn't be dissatisfied with, I think it would have been a good idea. We're not late, Jonathan. We've been on for 20.
No, he was late. He came on about 10 minutes late.
Oh, was it? I didn't even notice the time, to be honest with you. I had
Oh, it's not a
clicked the
problem.
link. I had to click the link and had the thing pulled up, and I was doing some other shit, and then I heard Joe and Paul pop up.
Yeah, I went out and did a ship, and I got back just about 5 minutes to, and by the time I got set up and everything, it was about 10 after.
I didn't even.
Jonathan, what's up? Great.
Daryl says, have a Neo coming whenever customs lets it be shipped. I thought like personal, everybody that's been doing the personal orders seem to be getting their stuff. Thought it was mainly just, did you order it through a retailer, Daryl? Because I know their shit's all like locked up. They keep pushing the shipment dates back by 2 weeks. Are they even listing them anymore? Like Best Buy and stuff? Are they still listing them? Joe? Do you know?
Joe,
I gotta
What?
just get a new battery for his hearing aid. That's
I
a,
actually do,
yeah,
because I'm
that's-
not hearing you. I got to see why. Flow or something.
Selective hearing,
Honestly.
Joe.
No, I'm not getting them. For some reason, it seems
That's
lower than
why,
usual.
Daryl.
I got it well.
Hey, what do you guys think of my picture of my baby Mia?
Awesome.
A guy showed up who comes down up here from Detroit area like once a month, and he took that picture about a month or two ago and then printed it, put it in a
Frame.
yep, and gave it to me today. He says, "I've been looking for you."
See, that's why Daryl's waiting on his because his wife ordered it through a retailer. That's what I figured.
Has anybody heard Donald get an update on his at all? Or
Should just cancel it, Daryl, and order it straight through DJI because everybody seems to be getting them that are ordering them straight from them.
Yeah, Don said the last thing, I thought it went to Chicago.
That he had left Chicago last I heard.
So, what's it coming? DHS?
DHL. Yeah.
DHL.
He might get it Monday,
But
No, because Monday's a holiday.
but not for
That'd
them. UPS is running.
Oh,
But
they're
then
still
again,
running.
doesn't DHL
It's just-
deliver on Saturdays?
Just a no. Yeah, they do on Sunday too. But it's just that no good
Sometimes
postal
they
service
don't-
is shut down.
Don't they sometimes hand things off to each other? And
Not DHL.
okay.
My Air 3 is still sitting in Chicago waiting for clearance.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you might not get it till the end of next week, to be honest with you.
When the Air 4 comes out, he's gonna get it.
Because I wonder, it might be sitting in customs in Chicago, like at the airport or something. You know, if it was flown in.
Yeah.
Oh, you think you're coming that route with it, do you? I didn't think so. Chuck it to the back.
Yeah, he says customs is processing.
I just seen the craziest football tackle ever. The guy goes in with his knee, catches the player in the nuts, pushes the player, and elbows him in the face, jumps over him, and turns round and sticks his finger up at him, and the referee didn't even book him.
Yeah. Should have been at least a yellow card.
It's a straight red.
Yeah, it could have been.
There's three violent intents there. But then the finger.
Yep.
Hey, come on.
Hey, I remember when I was talking about container homes.
Yeah.
Look at this one.
Wow.
I've seen that. I've actually seen that one before. That's nice.
That's a nice.
That
one.
is not. The only thing is, I would like to take the bottom layer and take the top and take it down and just have it go like on like an L shape or something like that, and have that on the bottom and that all the bottom one layer.
I don't know. I don't think anybody can complain about that.
I would like one level, but then on the top have access to the top, so you can go up there and have like a little patio up there.
Have they got more
Just-
pictures of the
just-
inside or anything?
No, that was the only thing I saw.
Oh, okay.
But
Well,
that
Uh,
it
is,
that's
looks
it.
like you looks like looking in the front window, you can see the kitchen areas up front.
yeah, that's all right here. Actually, that looks more living room here. Looks like dining room. But that's nice. I like that.
Wonder what kind of money that is.
You can get
They're
shipping
not,
containers
they're
pretty
not as
cheap.
expensive as you think.
Well, my dad bought 2 shipping containers. Now, grant you, this was over 10 years ago, about 15 years ago. He only paid like, I think $1,200 a piece for them. I don't know what they cost now, but or
I think they're
probably
about 4,000 now.
Well, it
4 to
depends.
5,000.
It's going to depend on the size of it and who you're getting it from too.
Yeah, and it also depends on the shape of them.
Nah, you don't even need to pay all that money. Go magnet fishing. Pull plenty out of the sea.
Yeah,
It's amazing how many of them containers just fall off ships, just disappear.
you better have a hell of
Oh,
a
yeah.
rope, a hell of a chain.
Oh yeah, they find floating ones in the water all the time that have fallen off in container ships and haven't really filled with water, and they're just kind of floating.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh yeah, they're found all
look
the
at all
time.
these computers. Awesome. The team you. Put it back.
Think about some of those container ships too that have been in the middle of the ocean and they hit a big ass wave and they ended up splitting in half. The whole
Yeah.
damn ship goes down. You got all that product just sitting at the bottom of the ocean.
They had a Lego container ship go down near Devon in the UK. And every now and again, loads of rare Lego pieces just get washed up on the beach. And that was years ago, and it's still happening.
Don't surprise me.
Yeah, somebody opened a clam, the shells that open and close. Somebody opened one of them to see if there was a pearl in it and got a Lego head.
What's up, Lance? All right. You all right? You all right? So yesterday, Tino was 9 years old, right?
Yeah.
So next year he turns 10, so he'll be 70 in dog years. And I'll be 70. So we'll be the same age.
Oh, wow.
That's crazy. And last night, yesterday he relaxed all day, stayed away from everybody. He was just like he was chilling, like I want to be left alone. He'd come over, get a treat, and go back and go lay down. Last night I got up at 3 o'clock in the morning, walked around, went back, and I went to get into bed. He comes over to me, starts barking, starts stretching, and I reached down to pet him. He jumps up into my arms. Jumped up into my arms, wanted some loving. We usually have a thing at night when I'm going to bed. I pick him up and put him on the bed and hug him for about 2 or 3 minutes. And he hasn't been doing that. Last night, like I said, he just jumped up there, wanted to get in the bed.
Wanted in, huh?
He wanted some loving last night. I guess he had enough. I loved him for about 5 minutes, put him back down, said, go to bed. But every time I start to go to sleep, I turn and hit that ankle, and that ankle just wake me up. I was hoping you had a wonderful day, Laura. I was going to be nice to you today.
Oh God, David woke her up. She's up and running around now.
I know. David, you got to be more quiet than that.
She's not here.
Oh, where's she
She's
at?
not there?
No, she's gone supermarket.
Yeah. Oh, she's at the
Lock the door, change the lock, hurry up. All you got to do is change the lock and paint the front door, and she'll think you moved. She won't think it's the right
No, what he needs to do is go get her key ring, find a key that's identical, just a different cut, replace it, and when she goes out the door, all she has to do is lock it. You don't have to change nothing. She'll come back, try to put the key in, it won't work.
She probably just climbed through the window. Live on the
Lord
ground.
help me, I don't even want to see that. She gets stuck in the window.
Justin, I'll be on Fortnite in 30 minutes. Go and eat. He will in 30 minutes.
So my question is this: if she was stuck in the window, would you push her in or out?
Depends. Is it before the photos or after?
If she had the food outside, you got to bring her in to get the food. But if she
No,
puts
no.
the food in and then gets stuck, then you push her out and close the window.
No. You put it on. You put it on a live Facebook feed.
Yeah, you got to. You say, "What were you doing? Pack it in."
Yeah, you remember that one, Justin, where that woman climbed through the window in the UK and a top got caught and it flashed everything. And
Oh yeah.
a mates wouldn't help her. They were all stitches.
Yeah, I remember that video went pretty viral too.
Yeah, because she was hanging upside down for ages.
I think I'm gonna have to break out my my spare Air 2S because when I flew the ship this morning, it did that same thing again. And it said the rear sensors needed calibrating. Did the tip down.
Well, if you keep having problems with those sensors, then you shouldn't have to be redoing that every time you go to fly. There's something obviously going wrong with them.
Well, it usually is in the morning like this when the sun is at a certain angle, and it must be hitting the sensors or something.
That shouldn't be an issue.
You know what? You're calling this. You've got an alleyway. You're calling the security company, and they recommend a security gate. You think, okay, I'll go for that, and then they install it, and it doubles up as a ladder.
So on Rodney's show, Lloyd says it's they got sunshine out by him. He hasn't had it in a while. He says, I don't know. I look outside and I got a bright light looking through my window like this. And he said, I don't know what that is. I typed in the chat, maybe it's a cop with a flashlight. Well, I did 75 pictures out of my 700 pictures last night and quit. I said, I can wait. I'm not in a hurry. And that picture I put in of that player that the dad buys a lot of pictures, the one before there was a lot better. So when he sees that one, he's gonna freak out too. So I guarantee you, I'm gonna make $200 off of him just on those two pictures. He wants posters, and then he wants the screenshot of the paper. He wants to know if he can get a print like the paper, like what looks like the paper. And I went last night and found out I can get the e-editions, and then I could copy that over and put it in a format and work on it. And I think I got them. But it's going to print, show it to you. But I told him, I said, it's better to print it than to try to put the newspaper in the what you call it. Let me see. Because if you print it, it won't, what you call it, it won't fade. If you put the newspaper, it'll yellow. That right there. That's the picture with his son right here. And that's what it looks like when they put it out on the paper. And I got that set up to where I could print a 24 by 36 or a 12 by 18. So that way he can put that on the wall, and knowing him, he's going to want the 24 by 36. And he
Daryl said
should be in the
turn it.
paper again this week.
Daryl said turn it on sports mode and just send it. You don't have to worry about the sensors.
Which one? The Air 2S?
Wait, hold on. Which one are you flying, Paul?
The Air 2F.
Yeah, if you're in sports mode, your sensors are turned off anyway. So why are you worried about it?
I'm not in sport mode.
You don't fly in sports mode?
No.
I
I
thought
thought
you
you
did.
said you did.
Sometimes I will switch it, but depends upon the headwind and that kind of stuff.
Now, what's it saying?
The rear
Sensor.
sensors need to be calibrated.
Well, you just got to calibrate it.
Well, I did that, and I've done that 3 times. So I think that the sensors are defective.
Well, I'll tell you, if you get a hold of DJI and let them know what it keeps saying, that you keep doing it, it might only cost you maybe $80, $90, and you might get a whole new one back.
Yeah, because you shouldn't have to be doing that all the time. That's something you might have to do every great once in a while.
Well, the only thing is I've got 380 flights on that for that drone.
God darn it. I drank some coffee and started sneezing.
Yeah, here we go again. The Samsung S25 is now going to come in 4 varieties: the normal, the plus, the ultra, and the fold. And it's all going to be AI.
Yeah, because that's what Apple did.
Yeah, and they're also bringing out a later version called the Samsung S25 MX, which will double up as a VR headset.
Can you guys see that?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll speed it ahead a little bit so you guys can see what happens. And I get ready, just when you get right at the front of the boat. Here it comes.
But your camera is the camera
That's
just
the
jumped?
gimbal. That's
And I
nothing to do
bring
with
it up.
sensors.
And then it goes down again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's your
that's
gimbal.
That's the gimbal. That's nothing to do with the sensors.
Yeah, you've got a gimbal problem here.
$109. That's what the gimbal, $80 to $109. That's what it costs to pick. That's what they told me, and they charged me a 109 and sent me a new drone. I had it in a week.
Yeah, you got something going on with the gimbal.
Yeah, that's the gimbal something module they call it. Because mine was just shaking. Mine would start shaking, And they told me the module was going bad. And they replaced the drone. I had one with no flights on it with for $109.
Joe,
Yes,
Justin,
sir.
Paul, do think of you guys as good friends, and that's why I'm warning you. Laura's just come back through the door.
Oh,
Oh, I already knew that was what you meant. I knew it.
Yeah, but you know, on
I didn't get you anything.
the refurbished ones they send out,
Comments.
or if they give you just another repair drone, they delete all that shit in there, so you don't actually know how many flights that drone had. They delete all that crap out of there.
Yeah, but look, Brandon. Lance said you need to open up that other Air 2S you got and get it out there. And Lance, Mandeville is in the playoffs. They're probably the number 6 seed in the conference. But we're not going to know anything now until the 18th because they've got a lawsuit from one of the schools because they had 2 ineligible players in part of the game, and they're saying they still should be able to get into the playoffs. So they're having a big hearing, being sued, the whole works, and it's pushing the playoffs back a gap 2 weeks instead of playing next week. So we know we got 2 home games scheduled.
Yeah,
We
Paul.
win the first one, we'll play a second one. After that, we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, Paul, I'm in agreement with Lance on that. You might
Yeah.
want to start using your backup one until you can figure out what's wrong with it.
So you got to
Use your backup one and send that one in. But DJI, it's worth $100.
No.
And you never know. They may find something that might be defective in it, and they might say, we'll replace it anyway.
Does he have the warranty on it though?
You know, I didn't have a warranty on it. Like I said, I sent it in for 100. I had insurance. I could have got 700 from my insurance company. Told them it broke. But I sent it in, and then they said, "Do you want the 106 back?" It was 106. I said, "No, I'm not going to file a claim for 106. I'll wait for it to lose it." You know. Yeah, I like that free airbag tester. That's about the truth.
Yeah, because if it's having any kind of issues like that,
I like the message on the back.
you might not want to keep flying it so you don't have that chance of losing it. Just get your backup
well,
out.
it's not so much the losing it, it's just that I have to go and then cut and paste and all kinds of stuff, you know?
Yeah, it's easy. Use other drones, send that one back. Really easy. So you know that little bar you saw on the bottom of that trailer, right?
Yeah.
That was they started putting that on the trailers back in the, I want to say the 50s, because they never had them on it. They had just a bumper and it was higher. And the reason they did that is one night on Highway 90, about 15 miles south of New Orleans, a car ran into the back of one of them and everybody inside got decapitated. And one of them was Jane Mansfield.
Yeah, Jane Mansfield, I remember
Fuck
that.
did that come from?
Well, she was showing me the back of the truck and they had free airbag tester. The bar comes down. So they made that bar so that it hits lower and it can't take the top of the car off. Hey, Gitchy, let me get your rose. Haven't seen you. I've seen you 2 today.
Get
Here you go, Justin. It was this one.
See the circle at the bottom, Justin?
Fuck's sake, YouTube. God damn it. Hold on a sec.
I also like the message on the back door where it says,
Okay.
See you soon.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Well, hell, I'll just give you a dozen.
When we played-
Gitchy's got a dozen roses from Captain Joe.
Hey, Gitchy. Yeah. Back in 2005, we played West Ham at Cardiff, in Cardiff, in South Wales. And 2 Preston fans had hired a Ferrari for the day. And they never came home.
You know,
They thought they could beat the traffic and went straight into the back of a lorry.
that bumper,
tailgate. It's called a tailgate, isn't it?
I'm a blush.
But that's the thing is that bumper's a good idea and everything on paper, but at the same time, if you hit the back of that thing going that fast to where your car is going to go underneath it, all that bumper's going to do is push the motor up into the fucking into the dashboard,
Well,
right into the people.
It's all in jest because that they designed that back bumper not necessarily for impact, although it works. They designed that back bumper for when you're backing up into a spot or whatever.
Yeah. Into warehouses and stuff.
Yeah, warehouse.
Why do you need a bumper for that? They have the padding that goes around the
It protects your wheel.
receiving.
It protects the drive wheels.
Yeah. As you're
From
reversing
what?
back, if you don't realize you've reached the wall and you keep going, you'll buckle your wheels.
Yeah, but over here, all the receiving doors all have big,
TJ.
huge pads around them, and you'll feel the trailer hit it.
Yeah, they do here, but still. That was
I've
put on
never seen
floor.
it. I've never seen a truck do that.
Oh, I have.
It's work.
All my years in the loading days, I've never seen a truck do that.
I have.
That's my dad.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny.
That's funny. That's pretty good.
Okay, folks, it's Saturday afternoon. It's 3 p.m. You know what that means?
I'm going to play Fortnite.
Fuck off. Football night. Football time. So, catch you all later.
Catch you later.
Have a good one.
See you, David.
Catch you later, Paul.
Hey, David.
Hi, David. Bye, David.
Good luck. Good luck.
Bye,
Bye,
TJ.
Laura. Bye, Laura.
Shut up, Joe.
Jesus
Bye,
Christ.
Laura.
Shut up, Joe.
Sorry, I'm doing a Paul Murray.
Not listening, Laura.
Hey, David. Is
He already left.
Blackpool playing today?
He already left.
DHL is estimating my delivery date as yesterday by end of day. So I might already be out flying it. Bad news is that would mean I've had a psychotic break.
What are you talking about?
Here comes Lloyd.
No.
All right, Lloyd's coming
Hello,
on.
Lloyd.
What's up,
What's
Lloyd?
up, Lloyd?
Hey, TJ. Hey, Joe.
What's happening?
Not much. I'm awake.
Welcome,
Yeah,
Lloyd.
there you go.
How you doing, Paul?
Another day in paradise.
Yep.
You know, when you get to be my age, every day is a day in paradise, you know?
Yeah, every day you wake up. Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, Lloyd, I got a question. Did you win that patch on Art Show last night?
I don't know. I didn't watch.
Paul, why
Gave
are
away
you?
a patch of an Indian head, and I went hashtag give it to Lloyd.
Oh, okay.
Paul, why are you explaining when you get to my age to somebody that's around your age?
I think I'm older. Lloyd, I'm 73.
Yeah, you're a year or so older than me. A couple years older than me.
So he's just in my eyes, Justin, he's just a youngin'.
Oh
yeah,
God.
yeah.
Lloyd, is that an oven on your counter?
Well, no, it's a. Well, I guess you could say that. No, it's a built-in oven.
Built in
Yeah.
oven.
Be on in a little bit, Laura.
Why is it
About
on?
half
Why is
hour.
it on your counter? And not.
It's
like,
not on my counter. That's a whole shelf mechanism, and that's set into it's built into it.
Yeah, it's built in.
Oh.
TJ,
That's the way they
TJ,
did it
lean
back
into
then.
the
That's old
camera.
school.
Go ahead and slap him. Slap him, Lloyd.
Yeah, it's old
Hey,
school.
TJ,
you know?
that's old school.
I don't know. For
Yeah.
some weird reason, to me, it looks like it's sitting on the counter. or
Well,
something.
it's sitting as the cabinets and
In the
everything go all the way across, and there's a countertop, which is where my stove is at, underneath that griddle that I've got
Yeah.
back there. There's
Yeah.
a stove, and then that's the oven. So
Oh, gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
TJ
Now, you know that's
doesn't
not-
get
hey.
out much, Lloyd. You know what I mean?
Hey, TJ, that
Yeah, I know,
might be a big microwave. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
But
uh,
my,
I
wi-
swear,
microwave's back in this other corner. So
oh yeah,
I,
I
s-
see it.
I
Yeah.
swear, TJ notices the weirdest shit.
I hadn't even noticed that, but it does look like my oven sitting on my counter.
Yeah, it does look like it. Yeah.
It actually
And
is.
then- and the other thing I noticed was there was a towel hanging on a shelf on behind Paul. I was like, why is there a towel
Oh.
hanging right there?
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
see, I've got
Jesus.
that's my oven door there. I just got a towel there too. Yeah.
See,
It's
I
because-
take the kitchen towel and hang it on the same thing on the oven. And when it hangs there, the dogs walk by and
Funny.
grab it and take off with it. So I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was on Rodney Bell's show a little while ago. My Great Pyrenees, my big dog, he decided he wanted to be petted, so he comes in, he puts his head up underneath my legs, and he's pushing me and about knocked me out of the chair because he's like 150 pounds. So he's a big dog.
Well, that's what TJ does with his wife. He pushes his head up underneath her legs.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get that
there we go.
disclaimer up again. I got that disclaimer going. Yeah. Okay.
Because
Lord, yesterday
Lloyd's
was
dog,
my Pomeranian
about-
Maltese's birthday. He turned 9 yesterday, right?
how heavy
150
is
pounds.
Oh, 150. So like I
big
guess
dog.
Yeah.
his dog was pushing him with his head and about knocked him out of his chair. And Paul
Yeah,
said, "Well, that's
yeah,
what I
he-
do." That's
Yeah.
what I do.
He actually, his head, he actually comes to, I'm at a regular kitchen table, and his head comes up over the table. So
Uh,
Well,
And-
you notice how the bottom of the screen is at his shoulders. That's TJ's the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
Well, and you know the oven being in the wall, Daryl. That's not even an old school thing. It just depends on how you design your kitchen. I still
Yep.
see my newer houses.
yeah,
like
they
that.
still make them like that.
Yeah.
DJ, you need to go down to Lowe's and look around there. You'll see stuff like that.
Yeah, like
They don't let him out of the drugs. They don't let him out of the drugstore, you know.
TJ's like, they got freezer doors on the bottom of the fridges now. What is this? Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
DJ is the happiest man on YouTube.
Yes, he is. He's Mr. Lucky.
Oh, look at them.
Oh,
Yeah, that was my
Look
birthday
at
boy.
them.
Yesterday he was 9. He was 9 yesterday. And at 10 o'clock in the morning, he got Popeye's fried chicken.
Wow.
yeah. I lost my black Pomeranian about 3 weeks ago.
Man, I'm surprised
heard
those
that.
dogs stood still for that picture, because normally when you put something on a dog's head, they like to do like this and take it off.
Well, we
TJ,
noticed that's what you do.
That
That's why
was
your hair's all-
photoshopped.
Yeah, that was Photoshop there, TJ. Yeah.
That's funny.
Lloyd, what are we gonna do with TJ? I don't know. I think
He's fine at
that's
Christmas.
the big question his wife has. What am I gonna do with you?
Oh, he got whacked.
I think that's what everybody thinks. Like, man, what are we gonna do with this guy? He keeps laughing all the time.
Jonathan, now I know you're just trolling me. He said, "Are you serious? I got 2 doors."
Well, Lloyd, they made him a supervisor at work, and so all the other employees are going, "Oh my God, where's the door? Where's the door?"
Yeah.
We're all doomed now. This store's gonna go to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah. I saw that he had made it to supervisor. So
Hey, about 5 minutes after he got the promotion, the store catches on fire. I was just counting the money in the drawer. I don't know what happened.
Here you
The
go,
sprinkler
TJ.
started going off in here, and it started raining.
Hey, TJ, that other picture was photoshopped. This one
Which
isn't.
one?
other picture
this
was
was
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
No, this one was not. He wore that outfit.
Oh, that's funny.
yeah, I miss my Pomeranians. We've had
But he,
them.
he sat right there and let me, and I said,
How old
"Hey, I
was
gotta
he?
take a picture." And he did that. In this one,
Uh,
oh,
the one that
yes.
the one that passed away, he was 12. It's
What's the average lifespan of a Pomeranian? Because I know little
eh,
dogs, they don't
It's
tend to
supposed
have
to
the
be, it's
best,
supposed
do
to be
they?
like 16.
yeah, I had one that lived up to be 18 and a half years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so his brother died about 3 years ago, and 'cause we had two of them. And well, it wasn't really his brother. We got them from the same person, but they were 10 days apart in age. But yeah, he made it past his 12th birthday because his birthday was the same day as mine. And he made it past his 12th birthday and he started limping real bad. And I checked his leg out and couldn't find anything wrong with it. It just was, and he's just getting slower and slower. And I went over to Fort Smith to hook up with 400 AGL on some work that he was doing over there. And it's like I come home and I thought, he didn't greet me at the door. And even with the limp, he would still come running and greet me. I was like, so he went on my wife's side of the bed over there, and where she'd put a bed down for him, and he went over there and laid down in it, went to sleep, and that was it. But
Well, at least he went comfortably.
he did, yeah. He was, uh,
He was surrounded by his family smells and everything else, and
yeah, exactly, yeah. And but yeah, it's just like I kind of knew it was coming because I could, he'd gotten out. He went out the doggy door one night and one evening, and where the hell is he at? So I went out there with the flashlight, and he was laying there in some grass, just looks up at me like, I don't feel like getting up and walking up the steps. Would you pick me up? So I did. It's just you could tell.
Well, yesterday, because I did that football game, my ankle's hurting, so I'm limping, right?
Mhm.
And I'm limping around here.
I-
And yesterday, like I said, it was his birthday. He was laying down all day, didn't want nothing to do with anybody. He just wanted to be left alone. He ate his chicken, went and lay down. So he comes over and he's looking at me. I get up and I'm limping. I'm holding on before I can even start walking because I got to get the footwork. So I start walking. He looks at me, looks down at my foot, smells it. I start to walk, and he starts walking alongside of me, limping like I was limping. I said, "You messing with me?" And he spun around, laughing, and took off.
So what?
Yeah, Pomeranians are great dogs.
What'd you do to your ankle, Joe? I asked you in the chat, but I'm
old.
TJ, he's old.
I'm old, TJ.
Oh.
I'm old and I'm 250 pounds. And when I walk out there on that turf all night, it's my heel more than my ankle. I have some orthotics coming in tomorrow. I'm gonna try one that's made to pick up your arch and more support on your heel. See if that works. I'll spend the $30 with Amazon and try it first. Because if that don't work, I'm going to a place down the street. And I know it's going to cost me $300-400. But I can't have a day and a half, 2 days after a football game. I can't walk.
Oh.
Boy, it hurts. Kept me up last night till 3. I
Yeah,
thought it was
it's
the ankle, but it's not. Oh, that's
Time
what
to
it
pull
is.
out time to pull that retirement tag there, Joe.
Drop the camera. And I keep saying I'm going to do it. Then I get a parent that buys $4,000 worth of pictures in the football season. So what do? You keep shooting.
Yeah.
You take the money, don't deliver on the pictures, and run.
Well, I'll get these pictures
Can't
out.
run very fast if his ankle's hurting. So
I ain't running at all. And you know what's the worst part about your ankle hurting that bad? Is that when you're this old, when you wake up at 3 a.m, you got to go to the bathroom. Get up and you can't walk. You got to stand there for a minute and work your ankle till you go limp to the bathroom. Then you can't stand up. It hurts so bad you got to sit down. So you sit down, you go to the bathroom, get up, and the ankle's not hurting anymore. Like, go figure.
I hate when I get up in the morning because my ankle hurts. Like when I get up, I'm just like, just like struggle just to get from one place to another.
Just do like you do
That's
for the
because your wife
dogs,
been
Joe.
kicking you all night.
Joe, just do like you do for the dogs. Put a pee pad in your bed.
A
You don't have to get up. You can just go to the bathroom.
I just put a depend on what you're talking about. Just put a depend on and get up in the morning, change it, and take a bath.
Mhm. So,
I want to go flying today, but it's raining.
it's sunny here. Come on over to Florida, Joe. You can come flying in Florida.
But actually at noon, it's 11 o'clock this morning. They have a Veterans Day parade on Lakeshore Drive.
Lloyd, when
I
you
may go
woke
out
up
there and fly.
Wednesday, Lloyd, when you woke up Wednesday morning, did you smell freedom in the air?
I did. Yeah. I was a happy camper, just to say the least. You know,
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody who I voted for.
well, I didn't say I
Wait,
voted
hold
for him.
on,
I just
hold on.
felt- yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah,
Freedom.
Yeah.
yeah. It was. I felt a relief. You know, but everybody is entitled to follow whoever they want, or yeah. I've got one of those around here too that I picked up down there in South Florida.
Yeah, I'm not telling anybody who I voted for.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious who you did vote for. Pretty obvious.
Well, I tell you, the biggest shock in my life, okay, was my my 3 kids and my ex will never vote for Trump, right? Never will, because they just don't like him, right? The oldest son is a Marine lieutenant. He calls me up the other day and he says, "I guess you voted for Trump, huh?" I said, "You know I did." He says, "Yeah, don't tell anybody I did too."
Yeah.
I said, "What do you mean you did too?" He said, "I couldn't vote the other way. I couldn't see this again for 4 years." You know, my police officer's son calls me and he says, "Yeah, I voted for Trump. Don't tell Nick or anybody." And I said, "Well, Nick voted for Trump." So,
Joe's telling everybody.
yeah, so Nick did like that. So, and the ex-wife went to vote and she got down there and they said, "Well, your name's not on the list." And she says, "Here's my voter card." Showed it to him. They said, "Well, you moved." They said, "And I changed it." So they went and looked through the records and said, "Well, you didn't change it fast enough. So you can't vote." So she said, "Well, I guess y'all suppressing my vote." And the guy looked at it and said, "Lady, one vote for Kamala is not going to win."
Oh my God.
He said it to her just like that. She said she got all mad and walked out.
Well, to be honest, the reason why Trump got in is because I voted 6 times for him.
Yeah, I figure.
Or no,
TJ.
I'm sorry. It was 9 times. 9 times.
Hey, yeah, and he had his future voters badge on when he went in there.
Yeah.
Well, I knew I wasn't going to win, so I had all my supporters in the cemetery vote for him.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh God.
Whatever works.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
Lord.
It's the first time in 24 years that I feel like this was something. Yeah, this was suddenly. I'm back to feeling like this is the country I served. You know, because this last 24 years, I mean, since the hanging Chad, like, oh my God,
Yeah,
we
I
had,
remember that.
yeah, it all started with the hanging Chad. You know,
You know the funny part about that, the hanging Chad, Mardi Gras Day that year, everybody was wearing costumes with hanging Chads.
mm-hmm.
It was funny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
One
be
guy was
honest with
walking
you,
down
I
the
didn't
street and he
even
had a
like,
hanging Chad in the wrong place.
I don't think I heard of that.
and I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't even like Bush. I didn't think he was that great of a president, to be honest with you. He started a lot of bullshit for no reason. Like the whole thing with Iraq was unnecessary. I don't see what the point of that was. To this day, I still don't see that.
Hey Justin, when you said that, I was gonna say something back, but Gitchy's in it.
I'm just saying, I understood the whole Afghanistan thing because that's where the attack originated from. But it was almost like the military industrial complex didn't have enough targets in Afghanistan because let's face it, they didn't have a lot of infrastructure. And it was like, I don't know, it would seem like he was just trying to finish the war from, the 90s.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I saw it too. I'm just glad he's found something else to do now. He's gone to painting pictures. So that's he can stay down there in Texas and paint all them pictures he likes.
Well, did you see,
Honestly, don't follow him
yesterday
enough
and
to
the day
even know that he
before?
did that.
He had a bike rally going?
Oh, he did?
Yeah,
Wow. Hey,
Who?
Justin,
Bush?
look at Messenger.
Bush. Yeah.
Do what?
Look at Messenger. This is what I was gonna say, but get you in the thing.
So Lloyd, did you get that shirt when you were down here for the last drone meet? Did you pick that up on your way home?
I would have if I could have found one, but I couldn't find one. So I came home and ordered it. So I've got about 10 of these things now.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Different one for each
Oh my-
day.
Oh, there you go.
I just saw the picture. Joe put on 2 wrong shoes and went to the football game.
Yeah.
How the fuck did you not notice that?
Oh my god.
Well, I'm
You
just
can show
saying
it.
because the Skechers that you bought have the memory foam in them.
I
You
told you I
would've-
felt something different. I felt,
That's
I said,
what
why
I'm
does the right
saying.
one feel different? I never looked down. Hey, you can show it.
Oh,
I looked down. I was eating a double cheeseburger and a fry from McDonald's. Looked down and said, "What the f?"
I just saw it.
I think you might have to go number 2, Dan. You might want to try
Yeah,
that. before
Dan,
you try.
I read what.
There you go.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
look-
Gitchy.
Look at Joe.
Oh yeah.
I looked down. I said, "What the f?"
Yeah, that's definitely an
pretty
old man
funny.
thing.
That's the first time in my life I've ever done that.
That just shows your age.
Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, Dan. To be honest, I think I have. Like I try to fart, but I'm like, nope, that's a poop. Got to go poop.
Hey, Mudball, you better go check. You better go check your mailbox. It might
Oh,
be
for
stuck in there.
fuck's sake. Donald.
Oh my God. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can laugh at that. Don't be
Oh,
surprised,
God.
Don, when she comes start taunting you for that.
Oh.
Yeah.
But well, you know what the best one is when you're in an elevator with a bunch of people and you just like let one go, and everyone has to sit there and smell it. Like, who farted? Wasn't me, man. Wasn't me.
You got green fumes coming out of his pants. It
All
wasn't
right,
me.
Gitchy, take care.
Yeah.
Later, get you.
Yeah,
See you,
I bet-
Christy. Have a great day.
So you're that guy
Hey, Gitchy.
that goes on elevators and farts.
Yeah.
All the years,
I hope
how many times have you ridden in an elevator, Joe, where it had somebody fart in the elevator? I've never
Dude,
had it happen.
No.
There was nothing worse than when I was working at Walmart and I'd be down in the middle of an aisle and I'd have to fart and I'd look both ways and there's nobody coming. All of a sudden I'd let it rip and then here comes 2 people from both sides. Coming right down in the middle. I'm like, oh, God damn it.
Now I've been in elevators by myself. Before I get out, I fought and leave it there.
Just like leave it in there. That's funny. I think
Absolutely
sometimes
not.
I'll be in that situation too. Like I'll be on an aisle at work and like, man, I gotta fart, and I just do like you, Justin. I'll like look both ways, and I'll just like let it rip, and then somebody.
Yeah, but the problem is Walmart's aisles are so big that once 2 people coming from both sides, that you have no place to go.
Yeah.
You want to
It's like,
walk
man,
really
I
quick,
gotta-
so it's almost like you crop dust them. You get out of the aisle as quick as possible.
Yeah.
I usually wait until I get get around 3 or 4 old people, so none of them know which one needs to change their Depends.
Oh, God.
So,
Oh, I actually see the sun this morning. That's just like weird, but I haven't seen it for like 8 or 9 days now.
Kamala OnlyFans.
Search history is crazy. Kamala Harris nude. There. Kamala fan
I'll let me
OnlyFans.
again.
Yeah.
Where's that sex tape at? It's like a Britney photo. She was getting out of the limo and showed her crotch.
Yeah, I took that picture. Well, I got 700 pictures still to do today. I don't feel like doing none of them.
Well, that's a lot of pictures. Hey, Frank.
Jody.
Hey, Frank, Jody's looking for you.
I think they're both looking for each other.
Yeah, they keep missing each other.
Yeah.
Two fucking cords. I didn't realize that one was still plugged in here. All right.
What's Jonathan talking about? So are you gonna do it? Do what?
He doesn't know.
Yeah.
Go
Man's
back
trying to
to-
figure that out.
Coming
Here's the
out.
picture. Here's the picture I took of the guy's son after he picked the ball. Right here. He's he's zero right here. He just picked the ball. The guy's trying to tackle him. That's the first picture. I didn't put that one in the paper. I put this one in the paper. Put that one in the paper.
Oh, yeah. That's a good shot, too.
And I was standing on the other end of the field and shot that. The dad's already said, man, I want as big as print you can make of that.
We're just trying to
What
make
camera
sure
do you
it's coming.
Canon,
Coming out.
that's a 72. Older model, a
Right.
120, 300, 2.8 lens. So I got a crop sensor, so it gives me 160, 400, and 480. So I could be almost anywhere in the field and reach across.
Yeah, I thought you were asking if he was coming out of the closet, Jonathan. I was like,
TJ,
oh, we
you
can all
hungry?
be
You
supportive.
keep chewing on your fingers. What are you going? You know, when you come out of the bathroom, you're supposed to wash your hands, not lick your hands.
I know. I know. I don't know. I guess it's just a nervous habit. I guess I just chew on my nails or whatever. I don't know.
Hey, Lloyd,
Yeah.
were we like that when we were younger?
No.
I don't remember it. No. I don't remember it. It didn't happen.
Wait, was Dan writing a book or something?
Writing a book?
Yeah, it was
No,
a tell-all.
No, I didn't forget it. I'm just not sure that's coming out of closet freedom. Let's see. Probably would have been better to say coming out of retirement. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, he's writing a book, TJ.
You TJ, you want him to leave your chapter out?
Leave this chapter out. You're writing a book, leave this chapter out. That's funny. That's good stuff.
Oh. Boy, it's weird being up this early in the morning. I haven't done this in years.
What time did you get up this morning?
I got up about 5 o'clock, which
Ooh.
I never get up that early. So
Now that you're retired,
you're a night bird?
Now that you're retired,
there's a lot of times I'm just going to bed at 5 o'clock, and but I fell asleep early last night, and naturally I woke up. So I was watching. I was watching The Hulk, and that movie is
the Hulk, yeah.
Yeah, not the Incredible Hulk, not the one the newest one, but that old one with
the one from 2003.
Yeah,
with,
oh God, dude, That
Lou,
fucking
Lou,
movie
Lou Ferrigno
sucked.
with Lou Ferrigno. You talking about the
Well,
one
no,
with Lou Ferrigno?
well, Lou Ferrigno was in it as one of the security guards, but no, he wasn't the Hulk. It was I think the guy's name is Banyo. And it had oh, what the hell's that?
2003 movie was horrible.
Here comes Donald.
What's up, Don?
What's up, Donald?
Hey, Don.
No,
Eric Bana.
no, ma'am.
Eric who?
Bana.
Bana.
Bana. Okay, that was it. Yeah.
That's the.
Which Ang Lee directed. I'm thinking that's the Ang Lee directed one that you were thinking about,
Yeah,
where he fought the
yeah.
dogs at the end, and yeah, that was actually a pretty good Hulk movie.
I didn't like it.
It was. It was a little. It was a different spin on it, but
Mm-hmm.
I just kept falling asleep on it for some reason. I think, yeah, it's just like,
The best Hulk movie was with Edward Norton.
yeah, I thought that was a good one. Yeah.
That was pretty
What's up,
good.
Mark?
Morning, guys.
Although we
Oh.
didn't get to actually have a standalone Hulk movie with Ruffalo.
Yeah. I don't know if we ever will either.
No, but Ed Norton's Hulk is actually in the MCU. That is the official.
Technically, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because when they finished up the first, phase 1,
Mm-hmm.
and they were getting ready to start in phase 2, they had a special movie box that you could buy with all of them, and that was included in it. And it was the case that what's his name? God, my mind went blank now. I can see him. Patch on his eye, bald head. He's the head of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Uh-huh.
I cannot remember his name.
Nick Fury.
Thank you.
I just like to see you squirm for a minute.
Oh yeah, I was trying to think now. How can I describe him without sounding, wrong? So,
Just say he looks like Samuel Jackson.
yeah, he does look like Samuel L. Jackson. If I could remember his name, I would have said it. But anyways, my mind went blank. But I've got this case that's got a Tesla, the Tesseract in it, and lights up and all that stuff. And it came with, I don't know, like 10 or 15 discs, and it's got like the gal that played in his girlfriend. I've got like her ID card. I've got Banner's ID card in it, and a bunch of movie prop stuff. But that's the way they sold the phase 1. And it was a little pricey.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah. But it got delayed in coming out. For some reason, they were having some problems getting it all put together. So they sent me a free Blu-ray of Thor, because that was where the third, they said this is to hold you over, because they hadn't released Thor on Blu-ray yet, or hadn't released it yet. And so they sent, if you had already pre-ordered that, they couldn't get it out in time. So they sent you a free copy of Thor with,
Yeah, I woke up early this morning too. I woke up at 5 and I put on YouTube and fell right back asleep.
I couldn't go back to sleep.
Then
so.
I had crazy dreams.
Crazy dreams, man. Crazy dreams.
Well, you do that when you have an earbud in your ear and you're on an autoplay on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dreaming about when the A3S is going to arrive.
No,
Oh,
I'm not concerned. I told you guys it was not going to get here this week.
Yeah, you said.
could have been that or the neighbor lady. I mean,
So,
Those are like the worst fucking dreams because then you wake up all pissed off.
It's like, man, why couldn't this dream be real? Why did I have to wake up?
Yeah, Judy had a dream one night right after we'd been married for a couple of years, and I was
You did
sleeping.
something
And
and she woke up pissed at you.
yeah, well, she woke up and smacked me, knocked the shit out of me.
For something you did in her dream. Yep.
Well, what was funny though is I was dreaming that I was being chased by a World War II Japanese soldier through the jungles, and I was chasing him. I reached out to grab him, and when I did, he turned around and smacked the shit out of me. And then I wake up and like, what the hell? And she says, and she was mad at me for 3 days before she'd tell me what it was. And she was dreaming that she walked in and heard me talking to my ex-wife on the phone very quietly and romantically. It's like, oh, hell no. That's why I divorced her, you know? It's like, but she was mad at me for 3 days. I said, but dear, that was a dream. I know, but I'm still mad. Well, okay, dear.
Okay.
Sarah was pissed at me a couple months ago because she had a dream I ran off with 2 hookers to Vegas. She was mad as hell at me for like a day and a half.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the dream wasn't real though. So like, why are all the
Well,
ladies
there was
getting
an
No, man.
element of truth. There was an element of truth. If 2 women were going to run off to Vegas with Justin, he would have to pay them.
Yeah, and it would be a dream anyways.
Yeah, got a point.
Yeah, but TJ, if a girl like really truly loves the shit out of you, though, it's gonna bother him. Unfortunately,
That's
when
weird.
they have a dream like that, it bugs the hell out of them.
My wife never held a grudge from a dream for too long.
The
Yeah, for
dream
too
went in
long.
her favor.
Like-
Yeah,
like
but
a
the
few
dream went
minutes.
in her. Yeah, the dream went in her favor, though, Donald.
At least I don't know that she does.
Sarah likes to hum in her sleep. She goes, She does. She sits there and hums like music in her sleep.
I had a nightmare one
Mine
time.
snores. It's fucking. Yeah, you do. You fucking snore.
Oh,
There
don't,
you go.
DJ.
You
Oh,
DJ.
Oh my god.
Black eye, black eye.
Oh, for fuck's
And he
sake.
just blasted that all over the internet. He is good. TJ, you are going to be in so much trouble.
Dude,
I used
you
to
don't
know-
ever
I'll be
say
sitting
nothing
there-
like
I'll be
that.
sitting there sleeping, and she'll be like, oh
As
my
far
god.
as you're concerned, your wife sleeps like a fucking angel, and that's what you tell people.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
And
You
if
were
she does,
just, we know you were just joking, trying to get in on the conversation. She doesn't really snore at night.
and if she does fart in her sleep, she does it on tone and a delightful melody.
He's going in the kitchen to get a
And
pen.
it,
Watch out.
it's an angelic fragrance too.
Like, hey, when you go to sleep tonight, just remember, sleep like this so she can't get her hands around your throat.
Actually, he needs to sleep with one hand around his throat and another one down there because she might cut off his junk too.
She'd liable to cut him off. Yeah.
Super glue it to his stomach.
Oh, that's
You
ultimate
you
payback.
have to stand on your hands over top of the toilet.
That's funny.
That is funny. Yeah.
I'm agreeing with Lloyd on this one, though. He was only saying it to get into the conversation.
Yeah.
I know nothing.
Oh goodness.
Who let the dogs out?
That's Mark's dog
Mark.
flipping out. 'Cause he's probably eating something and wants a piece of it.
My big dog's laying in there trying to rest, and that little Chihuahua's just bugging the hell out of him. And he's laying down, and she has to stand on her hind legs to touch the top of his nose. That's how big he is. She has no clue that she's a little bitty thing.
So FedEx and UPS aren't they're not taking Monday off? Surprise.
I don't know if they do or not.
Oh,
They might be like some.
Wasn't there already Veterans Day? Didn't we already have Veterans Day or something?
No, that's Monday,
11th.
the 11th.
We
It's
have
always
one
on
here.
November 11th.
I guess I'm thinking about Memorial Day. I guess I don't
Yeah,
know.
probably.
Mhm.
Or Labor Day, which is in September.
Yeah.
Veterans Day is the 11th day of the 11th month, and on the 11th hour is when they signed the armistice, or when it went into effect
Yep.
in
11th hour.
1918.
48.
1918.
1918?
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. World War One.
Well, I was at 40.
Armistice
Hey, Dave,
Day.
right.
Yeah.
You guys do Veterans Day discounts at Walgreens, TJ? You might want
I
to
think
find that
so.
out.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you're going to be the
saw-
one that has to probably do that. So
Yeah, because I saw a sign yesterday at work. I was like, oh, there's like somebody. I was checking out a customer yesterday, and I think it was, she was like, oh, are they doing a Veterans Day discount? And I was like, I don't know. And then like I peered over the register, and I was like, oh, I guess so. I just saw that sign until now.
I got in trouble buying a. I almost got in trouble buying an assistant manager because when I worked at Walmart, I had two veterans come in on Veterans Day and asked if we did discounts, and we don't. And I gave it to them, and one of the assistant managers bitched about it, and I got pulled in the manager's office, and he asked me about it. I said, well, yeah, I gave it to him. I said, do y'all really want to make a big deal about this? I said, because I promise you, it's not going to look good on the store if you guys try to make a big deal about it. And the store manager kind of agreed with me on that. He's like, yeah, just don't do no more. He goes, but yeah, we're not going to say anything. I was like,
What were they saying? You're not supposed to do it?
yeah, because they don't give discounts on Veterans Day for veterans, and I gave two veterans a discount with my discount card. I scanned it for them and gave them 10% off. But he just warned me. He was like, just don't do it again. He goes, but yeah, I'm not going to say anything. He goes, that'd be a PA nightmare. I was like, yeah, it would be. I'm gonna put you two in your own. I'm gonna put you two on your own panel. You guys sit over there and giggle all day.
That's funny. That's so funny. I know.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's funny. That's pretty good.
I gotta jump off. I gotta run to the store. I'll catch y'all later.
All right,
Go to the
Justin.
store.
What's
Yeah,
at the
hey.
store?
Give TJ a lesson in going to the store.
Yeah.
Ask your wife, is there anything that you can think of that we need
Yes.
going to the store?
I'll be there all day.
Can I pick anything up for you?
Yeah, what can I do for you? That's what you say, TJ. Just look her in the eye and say, honey, what can I do for you?
Well, she did get milk and some other things
Oh,
yesterday.
because you what'd you do? Leave her a list?
Yeah, I made a I gave her a mental list.
You know, which just cracks me up. You work in a store that has all those items, and yet you make her go get them.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
sometimes. That's funny.
Yeah, if you have a Chili's restaurant on Monday and you're a veteran, you can get a free entree.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, free main meal.
Shoot, I gotta do that at Texas Roadhouse too.
So I may go over there and have one of their 6-ounce sirloins. They're pretty good.
We went to Texas. We went to they just built one like right up the road from the house. We went there like I don't know when was it, like a couple weeks ago or whatever. Like a couple weeks ago, we went there and I had a what the heck did we have? I think we each got a steak or whatever, and then had the bread and got one of those bloomin' onions. Man, I love those bloomin' onions. Those things are great. They're so good.
I just went to Chili's, I think yesterday, and yeah, it was yesterday because day before, and like about every third, 2 out of 3 steaks are cooked perfect, but there's that one cook that he just, you ask for a medium and he gives you like a medium well,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, okay, but which makes the meat just a little tough, but yeah, the one I had the other day, man, it was just perfect. I go there, I get their corn on the cob and their fries and 6-ounce sirloin. That's just enough for me.
Yeah.
The dogs like it when I get a bigger steak because then I bring something home to them.
Oh dang! You feed your dog steak too?
Well, I brought some home the other day or a couple weeks ago, and my big dog, he can reach up on the counter. I have to hide the stuff when I bring it in before because I like it to cool, cool down a little bit before I stick it in the fridge. And the other day, I saw one of the dogs walk around with a damn fork in their mouth. Like it was a plastic fork. I'm like, where the hell did you get that? And all of a sudden I looked around like, why, you son of a, you ate my leftovers. And the big dog,
Man, you know what's good that I haven't had in a long time? Like scramble some eggs and mix the steak in there. Man, that sounds amazing. Steak and eggs.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. I wish I had a steak right now. I'd throw in some eggs in there with it.
Have a client
I
want me
keep
to
saying I'm gonna run to Costco. They've got a package. It's like real thin steak. It's like ribeyes. They cut real thin, like breakfast, and they put like
Right.
about 30 of them in a pack. I'm thinking about going to buy one of those.
That'd be good for like beef and broccoli too.
Yeah.
Beef and broccoli, yeah.
Last time I saw a pack, it was like $54.
No. I have a client want me to put mariachi music, like mariachi Christmas music, on a commercial. It's like, my library does not have any mariachi Christmas music.
Mariachi.
So
Mariachi.
he sent me a
I
link.
think it would even come close would be Feliz Navidad.
Well,
It's like,
and that's copyright. And
exactly.
And so he sent me a link from Spotify that had mariachi music, the Christmas music. It's like, yes, I know it exists.
Isn't that like the?
I don't have
the-
any in my music library that I am licensed to use.
Isn't that the mariachi? Isn't it like the sad clown mariachi guy or
No,
whatever?
mariachi is a Hispanic
It's the
music.
genre.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Like horns.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
guitar.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
it's an Oopa band on
Because
tequila.
I was thinking of that episode of Seinfeld where what's his name goes up as like the sad clown going to the opera or whatever, and they called him mariachi or whatever. I don't know.
Okay,
could
TJ,
try-
whatever you think.
Don, you could try put it into that AI thing.
Yeah, just do an AI
yeah.
one.
The AI one, I believe the licensing on that is that you don't have rights for using it in commercial use.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if it's commercial use. I know you got, if you paid it $10 a month, you do get the rights to it, but I don't think it's for commercial use.
Right. So now
Yeah,
I'm
I
going
thought-
nuts listening to mariachi music, trying to find one that which one sounds the most like a holiday, even though none of them sound like a holiday.
I thought I smelled something funny in the chat. I was like, what the heck is that smell? Dan said, sorry, I had to go shower. I was like, I thought I smelled something funny in the chat.
And Jonathan.
I was gonna say, man, he's got a good camera if he can smell stuff through the internet. You know, it's like,
Well, if you ask TJ, he can do anything.
Yeah. It's funny. It's funny. Oh me.
I've never heard of Mexican Christmas music, but then again, you know, I'm not as worldly as you guys are.
You know who I've always wanted to go see was
You've heard of Feliz Navidad.
Yep.
I've always wanted to go see what's that one
You know,
the trans
you know.
the
I've always wanted to go see, you know.
Yeah, you know. Well, you know. It's Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I've always wanted to go see those guys. Jody, what's up?
Mariachi.
Hashtag I'm Batman. He's Lloyd froze.
I've got to start dealing with my bloody house insurance people now. Somebody forced my garage door open last night.
Uh-oh.
Did they get anything?
I haven't the foggiest idea.
What they do? Just like take a crowbar and just try to lift up your garage door or something?
I don't know. They've lifted it up, but I don't know. They made it awkward to close again. I think they bent it. So I might have to have a new garage door off the insurance. But I don't know. I
You
don't
have
know
to-
whether anything's been taken or not because my dad's the one that keeps putting stuff at that end of the garage.
Do you have the kind where you lift the little door and you put the code in and it opens?
No,
Oh,
no, it's not electric.
oh.
Who knows something about this NVIDIA driver thing, broadcast that I put on my computer? If I take it off, does it put back the regular stuff or is it a way you have to revert it some kind of way?
That's a good question. I don't use NVIDIA, but
Well, I put it on there. I tried it, but what it's doing since I've put it on there when I'm working in Lightroom, I keep getting messages that I'm using too many resources. Never had that before. What I want to do is take it off and go back to my old one, you know? I just don't want to take it off and not have one. I have to figure out how to get one.
Yeah, you'd have been better off asking that while Justin was still here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him because I really think that's what's doing it. I thought I saw a part on there where it said to restore back to original driver, but I don't see that anymore. Well, it's got a new studio driver. I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna put a studio driver back on it. I'm gonna update and see if that helps.
Yeah,
She never
Jody
did it
says.
before.
Jody says roll back your updates.
Yeah, but I don't see a place to do that. I'm gonna try the studio driver. If that don't work, I'll research how to do it. I'll put the
Roll
broadcast,
back.
the
Roll back.
broadcast on it, you know, for the mic and everything. But I'm gonna take the drivers off. Yeah, I knew it was rollback, but I'm not sure how to do it. I'll look it up.
Oh my gosh, that would be very difficult.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit easier if there's somebody sat on the front of it driving.
Yeah, and that's why I figured it'd be in the control.
Imagine if you like hit a wave and somebody was doing the controller and the controller just kind of popped out of your hand and just falls into the water. It's like, oh, there goes that. There goes the controller.
I think to make it even better, he should be sitting backwards on the jet ski.
Oh yeah.
He should be facing back, chasing himself forward.
Yeah, see it.
And then have his girlfriend drive the jet ski while he's sitting on the back of it.
Can you see what Jody's typing, look, Joe?
Yeah, I'm not looking at it. Yeah, I saw it. I saw a way to do it.
Yeah, I guess that's agreeable there, Dan. If you're going to have a comeback, you may as well do it in style. You should do it,
David-
Dan, and make
David
it.
must
Make
be
a video.
watching a football game or something, huh?
Yeah, probably.
No, no football today.
Oh, really?
Well, his team's not playing anyway. Let's put it that way.
Blackpool's not playing?
I don't know whether Blackpool are playing, but
That's his
Preston are.
team. Blackpool.
There's
Preston, come on.
there's football here today. There's a couple games on, but I'll be at work while they're going on. Huh. They're talking about football.
Oh no, they are. The Portsmouth are playing Preston at Portsmouth, and it's 2-0 for Portsmouth at half time. So yeah, he's watching
I
football.
got it, Jody.
Yeah, he's watching football.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm doing the new studio driver for NVIDIA first. And if that doesn't work, I'll go back and just roll them back, get out of it.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea or not, chasing yourself on a jet ski while somebody's driving, because it's really like you're sitting here like bouncing up and down, and just imagine if like I said, if the controller just kind of slipped out of your hand.
That's what he's talking about. It's gonna be a stunt.
Yeah.
TJ, that's what lanyards are for.
Lanyards, yeah, true. But I don't know. I think Dan has a lanyard on when he's flying, I think. But yeah, even still, like you're on the back of the jet ski and somebody else is driving and you're sitting there going up and down and there's nothing else to, like you might bounce off the jet ski and then there goes your
it's Windows
goggles.
11.
There goes the goggles and the controller and the drone. Yeah, I probably did. It was kind of like discombobulating. Like I think I was thinking too hard or whatever. If you want to learn self-defense, take a slang class. High five.
I see you.
That was pretty good.
That's 50.
High five. That's pretty good. I guess you were trying to adjust the lighting on your camera, Paul, is what it looks
Well,
like.
no, there's I've got these drapes, the little ones, but they got wires going down and they're cut out where the wires are, and that's where the sun comes in,
Oh, gotcha.
So I was trying to figure out which one it is.
Oh, when it has the little light shining on to make it look I'm a general. That's funny.
Generally speaking.
Yeah. Generally speaking. That's funny. That's pretty good. Oh goodness.
I don't think David won't be watching football because it's not on telly. So they play and he might be listening to it on the radio.
Don's still working on his mariachi music.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just sent a selection over to him, a bookmark selection for him to listen to himself and decide.
So TJ, do you work today?
Yeah, I go in at 2 today. I would normally have off today, but I guess with my new position, I guess they requiring like I guess I'm gonna be working on Saturdays now. But then like I'll
Tag, you're it.
Tag, you're it, yeah. But then I'll have like two days off. I'll probably have off like Monday and Tuesday or whatever.
You're not off tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, yeah, and Monday. Okay, gotcha. I see how it works now.
But you got a meetup tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
It's down there with Al.
Uncle Bill's gonna be there. Yay.
You're gonna have barbecue and everything. Donuts.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hamburgers and hot dogs. I gotta stop at the gas station and get some gas or get some gas. Well, yeah, I gotta do that too, but I gotta get some ice tomorrow. All right, Jonathan, we'll see you. Have a
Hey,
great day.
Jonathan,
Later,
I
see you,
think-
Jonathan.
I think I'm gonna close it down, guys.
What do you need
All
ice
right.
for?
What's that, Mark?
What does he need ice for on hot dogs?
No, because someone's bringing drinks, so I gotta get ice for the drinks and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, Donald, you have a great day. Joe, we'll talk to you soon. Mark,
Later.
have a good one. And TJ, I don't know what to tell you.
You love me anyways.
Yeah, we do. As long as you're nice to the wife.
Yes.
Later.
Okay, we'll see you.
All right, we'll see y'all later.
Bye for now.
See you later.
We'll be on again at 5 p.m. Eastern. Bye for now. Okay, Lloyd, take care.
All right, you take care.